Put it this way. I live on the open door policy at my place. Now, understand, I was burned out before by someone I trusted. I let them in my place. They were a 40-plus-year-old man, a father of a teenage daughter, or teenage child rather, and an ex-divorcee and all the rest. He wasn't doing it that hard. He'd tried to corruptively rip off my life. He tried to say he was related to me in some kind of brethren of brotherhood, some kind of connections to society. He's a strange individual. He's a very strange individual. My name's Jacques Marceau. Pleased to get your attention. Now, understandably, this individual we speak about is so naively backwards. He was a white power supremacist, supposedly. I don't know too much about it. I stayed out of it. I'm a bit docile. I have a little bit of injuries on my, from getting hurt, a little bit demented, from a brain impairment, but not too spastic, I violently shit myself, but just just go on a bit, I've got a bit of a mental condition as well. That is, I let this guy stay at my place, and he's collected rent assistance for over a year after I moved out at the same location. But the whole crazy bit, I didn't even sign the paperwork for the rent assistance, which he said he was paying over $300 a week rent to get the maximum off Centrelink. He also filed for bankruptcy. But he works as a truck driver, getting paid weekly as a full-fledged, fully 38-hour week truck driver for a courier company. It goes in for furthermore where he hasn't even paid child support or done any of the good stuff you would do. I don't need to rag him into the ground that much, but when you start saying you're related to me and you start in some understandable fact to hating against our fellow Australians, the fellow Australians that help build and structuralise our country as much as the rest of our fellow Australians, as we commingle and blend into society with our integrational differences for what makes us such a unique country. It's really strange just to see that I went through all that shit and see the actual understandable fact that in the end, it didn't do anything. Everything he tried to do is just nothing. Nothing. It's nothing. I laughed at it. All of it is just nothing. It's like he's got the ADDDDDDD for how delusional he is. This Sherman Ross Burgess of Snowy Mountains, Australia. Sherman, SHERMONROSSBURGESS. He's a crazy sort of person in the way of delicious, like Psych Ward 7. And I've seen that situation firsthand to know what sort we're dealing with. I'm on the good side. I'm out. I'm part of the community. I'm a good person. I got a part-time job. I'm back in life. But him, I don't know if he's I don't know. Anyway, I just think why would you go to all the effort to try and get yourself celebrity status in that the fame and highlights of, say, the Seven Network, as it comes on the IMDb as Seven Network? And I'm like, why would you even try and do that if it's going to result in a nothing? That's an absolute sign of insanity. Doing something repetitively, and having no result is known as madness. Like mad cow disease, the cows would literally headbutt the tree repeatedly. Just sit there headbutting the tree. They're mad cow disease. It's like to say people. That's to say it's a sign of insanity in the way of it. I don't know, like it's plausible. But like now, in the last little bit of his dying grips, he says, I'm going to become Islamic. And I'm like, congratulations, you have found faith, my friend, in a religion. That's great for you. Me, I don't talk about my religion. It's not got nothing to do with society, but I do understand there is a place of my existence. That's all I'm willing to say. But I just don't understand why you'd go to all that effort to turn around from all of it and try and cause some kind of problematic, like he thought he was going to get celebrity status, being some kind of connection to film. Where you look at it, most of it's chat GTP, and it's just washes of things that I've gotten up to as an actual person that he tries to blend as himself, or it's like he tried to cover some of it up and use some of it to get entertainment and try and make revenue. I'm like, if you're that desperate for cash, mate, fuck, I could have lent you $20, mate. As long as you pay me back on payday, truck driver. So you've claimed bankruptcy and you're actually working as a truck driver and you still owe the state in that Sutherland Shire Council $80,000. So I'll see you later. That's all I got to say in my 6-minute video. I'll send this around the world. Share the shit out of it. Spy Sherman. Bye, mate. Have a good trip. Adios. Jacques Marceau. That's all I can say. That's all I got to say.